night. Friday night. Man. Anybody up? Anybody up at all? I'm curious to know if anybody is awake right about now. Do, 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 do. I can't believe it's Friday night and I'm streaming. Why? Why am I streaming? I don't know. I don't even know. View your channel. Why am I streaming? I don't know. Blabbity blibbity blue. I think I'm on. I think. Hey, Joey. The vacation is technically over. I'm back home. I'm back from Cleveland, which was last weekend. I'm just streaming. I had to reapply on TikTok to be able to do streaming on there for some reason. Got it like revoked. It's like, man, I just wanted to play some metal tonight. But now I can't do that. And of course, if I do it on YouTube here and Twitch, I'll get dinged. Don't want that. But beautiful Joey, thank you for letting me know about Jay and Silent Bob coming to COD. It's pretty cool. Sick Ghost Funkos. Thank you, Pagan. It's because I haven't been streaming. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't do it for X amount of time, yeah, so I've reapplied, and they said they get back to you in a day. I guess we'll see. Lobster on YouTube. Hello, Ryu from Streets. Fantastic. Yeah, I've never spoken with. I can't say that someone I know in real life will actually be playable on COD. Because I've known Jay and Silent Bob actually in person for years. So that's trippy. Spoonie, you're playing Fire Emblem before bed. Well, I guess you should pick a game and play. Ho, 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 ho. Poyo, you missed the last stream? I don't think you missed anything, man. It's been forever since I streamed. I was visiting family halfway across the country, and now I'm back. I haven't had a chance to stream in a while. But just letting you guys know I'm thinking of you. I am just chillaxing. See, if I were playing metal on TikTok right now, what I would be playing scrolls right here. It's like the perfect place for it. Bum, 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 bum. Got your taxes. You went from an OG model PS5 to a Slim. And went from a 32-inch to a 55-inch. Nice. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, in my man cave across the country, I got a PS5 Pro. Because I figure it's going to end up costing that much anyway to put a whole nother terabyte SSD in there. And I can honestly say I really can't tell much of a difference at all visually. I mean, it looks beautiful. I'm rocking an 85-inch 8K TV there too. Looks great. Spoonie, you just got Valbar. That's nice. You know what? It's been so long since I've recorded that, I forgot what Valbar sounds like. I always remember Pick a God and Pray from Frederick, and I also remember Valadar. I've got two V-named characters, Valbar and Valadar. Sparking Zero is not killing your console lately, which is good. Pagan, your partner and you upgraded your console too. That's nice. I hear the Switch 2 will be going on up for pre-order soon. I never play with my current one, so I don't know that it's really worth it to do it again, but who knows? The Slim is quiet. Yeah, the PS5 Pro not so much. But the Slim, it's good to hear that it's quiet. Absolutely. A friend of mine brought up a game I used to play all the time, a racing game called Split Second. And it's like, wow, nostalgia bomb. I totally forgot that I used to play that all the time. And it helped fill the void in my life when burnout went away. Yeah, I have an OLED Switch, and I've rarely played it. I still love, Splatoon and everything, but I don't have it hooked up or anything. Am I going to the Switch 2 experience in LA? There is one? Interesting. Sounds like it would be really crowded. You got Split Second on PS3 and Xbox 360. Wow, that's cool. They don't have it on PS5, do they? Because I would buy that in a heartbeat. Pagan, use your Switch for re-releases of old Harvest Moon games. Hey, whatever it takes. Hey, is that Joey? Is that compilation with Power Stone out yet, or is it coming out this month? April, rather. Zilla, it's too late for you. Yes, I'm gonna go to bed soon. I just wanted to hop on and see who was up. It's been a few weeks since I've been able to stream. May 16th is when that little Capcom thing comes out. Yep. That's instant buy. Okay, Beverly Boulevard, Television City, the LA Nintendo Switch 2 experience. Wow. That's cool. Well, I have a PS5. PS5 won't play PS3 games. Right? Nightzilla. Thanks for stopping by, man. Playing COD in 120 hertz is mind-blowing. I would think that my Samsung 8K TV would be 120 hertz. I'm actually not sure. I know it looks great. Lobster, you're up because your sleep schedule's terrible. I get that, man. I will drag all day, and then when it's actually time to go to bed, I'll sit there and like a zombie for a while. I only buy digital, Poyo. I got out of the physical game collecting thing many years ago because I'm that lazy. I don't want to get up and put the disc into the thing. It's hard enough for me to go to my movie collection and take something out of a steelbook and put it in my PlayStation and play, and then I'll leave it there for months and forget about it. It's like, oh, now I got to get up and go get the case and put it in there, and like first world problems. I might have 120 hertz. I have to look up the model number and then cross-reference that with a Google search. Hey, father of six. It's the Gohan. Well, it's the voice actor for Gohan. Gohan is a fictional character that doesn't actually exist in 3D reality. Or does he? Pacific Rim, yeah, that one's gorgeous. You watch that in 4K? I saw that in theaters and IMAX on opening night. That was pretty cool. I never got around to seeing the second one because I heard it's so terrible. Pagan, so if you put a disc in your console, it just lives there until you want to use a different one. I totally relate to that. I totally relate to that. PS5 can only play some PS4 games, but no PS3 or PS2. That is just a travesty. I don't get it. Shinigami Striker on the YouTube chat says, when's Sonic Racing Crossworlds coming out? I have no idea. Joey, you know release dates. Oh, I got you, Joey. Yeah, Pacific Rim would be indeed very special. Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Now I'm curious. Now I'm going to go look it up. Sonic Racing Crossworlds release date 2025. Thanks. Okay. Thanks, Google. Thanks, Obama. Joey, you're mounting a TV at 12:42 in the evening. You are excited, sir. You are very excited to do that. That's funny. Don't judge me. Oh, never. 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 I would never. Yeah, you so father of six, you recommend physical copies of games. Well, yeah, same thing with movies. Because if they disappear, you don't technically own them. But if you buy the disc, you do own that forever. Joey, you're going to go blind. You sit too close to the TV, man. It's like, wow, it's like my own IMAX screen. Oh, my Lord. Shinigami says, great to have you back as Big and Dodonpa. Yeah, I got a Dodonpa official plushie. Now I got to get the Big the Cat. Actually, John St. John, the previous Big the Cat, gave me the official Sega plushie for Big the Cat. And now that the Funko Pop for Big the Cat is out, I still need to get those. I mean, I always get two. I get one to display and one to leave in the box. I also still need to get my Eyes in Chase. Still don't have the Eyes in Chase. But I'm doing a signing at Chalice Collectibles in Santa Anita very soon, so hopefully they can hook me up. Because I think it's through them, actually. Lobster, setting up a TV this late at night is crazy, but you have mad respect for that person. How's that, Joey? He's not judging you. He's like, props. You're going to mount a TV after midnight. Joey, thank you for the kind words, man. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls. Aizen has so much more dialogue in that game than he did in the anime. I haven't gotten it yet. Is it good? Is it fun? It looks amazing. It's like sparking Shinigami. I think everyone I know who's ever worked at GameStop says it's the worst job they've ever had. It sounds great on paper. It's like if you work at a music store or a comic book shop or something. It's like, this is so cool. I'm going to be around nerdy stuff and I know all the nerdy things. But Your brother's helping you. Okay, Ricky. Hey, Ricky. Fight you? No. I want to say thanks for helping your bro out to mount the TV, especially at almost 1 a.m. in the morning. You're awesome. Good night, Shinigami. Thank you. Play more Team Sonic Racing. Absolutely. I don't get anything of that. You know, voice actors don't make residuals off of game sales. We are just paid to record the one time. Hi, Froggy. It freaked him out. Hey, Ricky. Chill, dude. It's okay. Is that all you got? Okay, then. Guess it's my turn. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. Lobster, yeah, the Bleach game is got a lot of good buzz around it. I wish I could play it on my Twitch stream, but out of solidarity for the video game strike, I will not. And unfortunately, the strike shows no sign of coming to an end. Father of six, you worked at AMC theaters too? Again, it's like, hey, I work at a theater. Free movies. Yeah, it's probably not all that, huh? Yeah, the strike is still going on, Poyo. It is very disheartening and depressing, and there's all this drama going back and forth about Genshin Impact. The fans are like turning on the voice actors. Because people don't understand how strikes work, how the union works, how contracts work. Kyle for the latest McDonald's ad. Yes, Spoonie, I would totally do that. I would make residuals that would go towards pension and health in the union. And residuals are nice. That's like free money from how many times it airs. I audition for so many commercials, and I never book any. I book really cool game and show projects, but not the commercials. The commercials pay way more in the end. Those union spots that air during TV, or the Super Bowl, or during the Olympics and all that. People make bank off residuals for those. Spoonie, you worked at a hotel that went on strike last summer. Man, I'd hate to have a reservation there. Lobster. Yeah, there is a video game strike. It's been going on for months. And the strike is about the union trying to guarantee protection for actors about AI. If you're going to use AI, or if you're going to, clone the voices and stuff, you need to be transparent about it, and you need to compensate the actor. And a lot of the major game studios won't budge on this. It's really depressing, and people are turning down work, and they got bills to pay. Man, it's tough. Cleaning up popcorn off the floor with a tiny broom. Oof, yow. Brickman Mosiax. AI is the worst, but it does help sometimes. Well, yeah, it is a tool, And when it's used strictly as a tool, it is amazing. It's amazing tech that we've come so far. But when it starts taking over voices and art and music and people's jobs and livelihoods, no, it's not that great. We used to be scared robots would take over the world like, the Matrix or Terminator. Like, no, it's worse. It'll just take over our jobs and then we'll have nothing to do. What are we supposed to do? If robots take all the jobs, how are we supposed to live? How are you supposed to make a living if robots are doing everything for you? Yeah, Lobster. I mean, you can learn, Chat GPT, just like Google. Google on steroids, basically. It can be used as a teaching tool, but I don't think it should replace teachers. I don't think it should replace doctors. And I certainly don't think it should replace artists or musicians or anyone in entertainment. Unless that's the point. And if you're going to be using AI, you need to be transparent about it. Again, put a big disclaimer. This album was produced using AI or generative AI or whatever. James Cameron, props to him, the third Avatar movie that comes out at the end of the year, he said it's going to say in the beginning, no generative AI was used in the making of this film. Thank you. Because, the tech used on the motion capture stuff could absolutely just replace everybody. Why would you pay all these stunt people and people in mocap suits when we could just push a button? There's all the Na'vi armies. Horrible. There you go, Brickman Mosaics. Mosaics. Jeez. Spoonie, you remember one of the Polish voice actors from Cyberpunk 2077 passed before he could do the DLC. So they got the family's permission to make an AI of his voice. See, that's different. That's totally cool. As long as you have the blessing from the estate. Yeah. James Earl Jones, before he passed, signed away his voice to Lucasfilm, knowing full well it's like, hey, take care of my family and my family's family for the future generations. Yeah, do all the Darth Vader AI you want. I'm too old for this. So he's taken care of. But what about all the other actors that aren't big, rich celebrities, which is a majority of the Actors Union membership? Oh, you're Brick. Okay. What's up, Brick? She's a brick house. People do get scammed, father of six. Yeah. You can get a call from someone you think is a relative or a spouse or a friend, and they're like, I'm in jail, man. I need you to wire me money. And who gets the money? Russian hackers or whatever. Be suspicious. Be suspicious. I got an email tonight from Instacart saying, thank you for signing up for Instacart Plus. I'm like, hello? No, I did not sign up for Instacart Plus. But I didn't click on any link in the email. Instead, I opened my Instacart app and looked at my membership, and it's not Instacart Plus. Whew. That could have been messy. Spoonie got an ad for a mobile game that used an AI of Steve Harvey's voice. Well, again, rich celeb probably signed off on that and got a check with a bunch of zeros in it. He's probably like, hey, this is great. I don't even have to work. I just collect a paycheck. But, I actually like the job. I love the process. I don't want to just sit around twiddling my thumbs and collect a paycheck. Yeah, it sounds great in theory, right? It's like, hey, I got free money. I like the process, man. I want to be paid for what I do, of course. But I don't want to just sit there and have some algorithm churn out a performance that is wooden and makes me sound and look bad. It's like, wow, did you phone that in, Kyle? Sound like you didn't even try. It's like, you know why? Because it's not me. And then I feel guilty for admitting that to an audience, going, well, yeah, they paid me well. I just need the money, which is, you know, it's a noble cause. Everyone needs money. But come on. Come on. You're going to start up a voice acting YouTube channel? Good deal, Brick. Is it going to be like projects that you and people will be voice acting in? Or is it podcast interviewing voice actors? What are you going to be doing? Father of six. Yeah, people need a code. And you need to do it in person. Don't text them the code going, this is our secret word, because your phones could get hacked. Your emails could get hacked. Your phones are listening to you anyway. Your smart devices are all listening to you. So you got to go with your loved ones out in the backyard or something. Leave your phones indoors, walk out in the backyard, or sit in the car. Don't turn on the car. And come up with a word and physically write it down. It's like, this is the code word. So if you get a call and you're suspicious, say, what's the code word? And if they hang up, you'll know it was fake. And if they try to guess the code word, then you know it's fake. Cool, Brick. Yeah, the great thing about social media and streaming sites now is people can kind of make their future. They can create the content now. That did not exist when I was growing up. There was no internet yet. Dude, a couple weeks ago, I saw an ad on TikTok. Someone tagged me, otherwise I wouldn't have seen it. It was an ad for something in the TikTok shop. I forgot, some gadget or something. But they used footage of Gohan, and it was AI generated. Hey, this is Gohan from Dragon Ball Z and Super. Do you need so-and-so? Well, I suggest you get this so-and-so product. It's like, oh. It's like, it makes you feel gross. Like you are violated. Brick, you met the One Piece cast? Cool. Hope you meet me. I'm on the One Piece cast, just not as big. I think I recently had an episode with King Cobra. And I'm Capone Veggie. That guy's a lot of fun to voice right there. Truly. Do I think Barney would fall for a Sheriff Andy AI voice? Not sure. Lobster, thanks for coming, man. I gotta pull the plug in a little bit here too, man. It's already 1 a.m. Joey, is your TV up now? Not yet. Apt Panic. What do I think of the Genshin drama? It's annoying, man. It's tough. If someone's not in the jurisdiction of the union and they basically take a job because the original voice actor was holding out for AI protections. Oof. Father of six, correct. Gohan wouldn't tell you to buy anything. What's up, Kira? It's just a late Friday night. Aisha Clan. I'm reincarnation of Kazuya Mishima. Nice. I think I voiced that guy. Not in the game, not in Tekken, but the CG movie, Blood Vengeance. You know what? He sounds exactly like Ryu. Which I thought it was funny that they cast me as that. It's like, is this some sort of ironic joke? Well, no, they're not gonna hire me to voice on Tekken. That would have been funny. You play Kazuya and have him go up against Ryu, and they both sound exactly the same. That would be funny. You got a code for Astrobot. I thought Astrobot came for free with the PS5, and they just updated it with more content for it or something. What's the new A24 movie? Warfare? That's not A24, is it? Warfare comes out next Wednesday. I can't wait to see it. Alex Garland's such a great director. It looks intense, based on a true story of Navy SEALs in a mission in Iraq that just goes psycho in 2006. I did play Astrobot, Joey, when I first got the PS5. I didn't really play much of it, but it's like, this looks nice. It's fun. Glad it was free. Am I doing voices for Fatal Fury? Nope. I don't think you'll ever hear me in another fighting game. I'm already Ryu. you know? Oh, Blumhouse. Oh, The Lady in the Yard. Yeah. I'm curious about that. That does look creepy. Why did I say yakkin instead of yappin? Because yakkin means yappin, or it does for old people like me. Quit your yappin'. It's yappin' and yakkin'. You think the Minecraft movie's going to be good? Oof. Oh, it's okay. You know, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. I probably should have put yappin', but yakkin' is what came up to my mind when I was thinking about, like, I just want to title this whatever. Yakety yak. Don't talk back. Lady in the yard, or the woman in the yard, takes place during the day. Yeah, it's kind of cool when you have horror in the daylight. I actually did really enjoy that Evil Dead Rise movie, even though it was all set at night inside a high-rise building. But the beginning was outdoors. Greatest title reveal ever. Kira, I don't really read much. I have such a short attention span. I'm lucky if I can pay attention to a show or a movie. The guy that directed Evil Dead Rise, Lee Cronin, is directing The Mummy. You know, they had The Invisible Man, which was great. They had Wolfman, which was not great. But hopefully The Mummy will be great. Universal is just determined to make the classic Universal monsters for a modern age. Oh, Barbarian's good. Yeah. I just saw a movie from the people that wrote Barbarian, called Companion, with Jack Quaid and Sophie Thatcher. It's really good. Why'd you see the new Snow White movie? Did you actually think it would be good? It's like they really need to stop. The classics are classics. Just make new properties. They're like, well, no, because people will come because it's nostalgia. Will they, though? You like the Little Mermaid remake? Hmm. I haven't seen any of the live action remakes. I just have no interest. Do you think Lilo and Stitch will be any good? Like, what can they possibly do that's going to make an audience go, "Oh, this is so much better now"? There's a trippy looking movie with Aaron Paul, from Breaking Bad, called Ash. I want to see that. I'm not sure if it's in theaters this week though. You're binge watching Invincible. I'm told I need to do that. I haven't. I've only seen the first episode of season one, and I liked it fine, but I just got distracted and never went back to it. It would have been cool to hear me in it. I know. I auditioned for somebody in it about 5 years ago, but I have no clue who it is because I haven't seen the show. And a lot of times the auditions have code names in it, so I could read for something called Penguin Umbrella, and hi, I'm Buttface McGillicuddy, and then you read a few lines of dialogue, and then you feel like the Force is strong with this. Oh, it's a Star Wars thing. I haven't seen the live action Sonics either. But if they stick Big the Cat and they call me, I'll watch them. But I don't want to get on the bad side of like John St. John and all the other actors. Like, why would you use the current one? Why don't you use the original? I felt bad. Wreck It Ralph hired the current Ryu, which is me, instead of Skip Stelrecht, who was Ryu in Street Fighter II, the anime. And Skip is awesome. He's never at least said anything to me about feeling bitter or anything about that. So it's like that's good. It's like don't be mad at other actors. If the client wants to go in a different direction, that's their prerogative. Why don't movies use more voice actors from video games and anime? Um, because they think that only a name will get butts in seats in the theaters. Now, I haven't seen the Looney Tunes movie that's out right now. It did okay, but what I really respect is they didn't stunt cast a bunch of celebrities in it. It's all actual cartoon voice actors: Eric Bauza, Fred Tatasciore, Candy Milo. That's awesome. And it did well, just well enough that maybe it'll save that Coyote versus Acme movie that they wrote off. Like, it's great to have 2D back. Poyo on Wreck It Ralph. They didn't show me the finished version until like the fourth time they called me back because they kept rewriting the cameo. And then you remember, you don't see mouth flaps or anything. It's just like 8-bit or 16-bit Street Fighter. But that was cool to be on the Disney lot on a soundstage where they mixed Mary Poppins. And that last time I recorded the cameo is the final version of the lines you hear in the movie. And it's like 4 months before the release in theaters. And I'm looking at this giant screen on the Disney lot. Like, oh my God, this is so cool. And then it's like, oh my God, I can't say anything. And then they put out a press release saying, Wreck-It Ralph coming out in a few months, and we got the original voices from these characters: Roger Craig Smith, Reuben Langdon, Kyle Hebert. Like, oh. Didn't see that coming either. That was crazy. Kira, thanks for staying up late. What is sleep? Sleepy, but whatevs. It's something I'm going to find out very shortly because I'm getting very sleepy. The new Avengers movie cast. They really got to let the Fox X-Men cast kind of just end. I know that they made the joke about Wolverine going like, "You're going to do this till you're 80." I'm sure he will. But does that mean that we have to keep using Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, and all that? Don't they want to go in a new direction? That's right, RDJ. He's back. I'm Dr. Doom. Like, I don't know. Pedro Pascal. Yeah, he's so good in Last of Us. He's a great actor. Thank you, Apt Panic. I want to say I actually voiced doing a RDJ impression on Marvel Pinball years ago. I know I was Odin, but I swear I could have also done Iron Man. I mean, I might have. I'm not 100% sure. Last of Us, yeah, great show. Kyle is not an on-screen actor, so no, you will not see me in Avengers. Hypnotic. That sounds familiar. I think so. Is that Anthony Mackie? Oh, I was Doctor Strange on the pinball game? Really? Someone needs to rip some audio, and I need to hear that. On Marvel Online, I was Wiccan years ago, and J. Jonah Jameson. And also in Disney 2.0, Disney Infinity 2.0 was J. Jonah Jameson. And I was Doc Ock in an iPhone Spider-Man game. I forgot the name of it. Darmanitan? You got that? Nice. That's the Pokemon I voice. Darmanitan. Dar. I wonder if people get into fist fights over that card. If there's another animal character on Rivals, what do I think it would be? I don't know. TV is LaMounted. That's awesome. Good. You can spend all day. Enjoy your day off, man. Have I heard the Electabuzz in the original Pokemon anime? No? I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. That basically sounds like me trying to be Kevin Conroy. But that would be epic. That would be like a bucket list thing. I know there's a million Batman voices out there, but I would love to be one of them. Thank you, man. Is Crunchyroll allowing to redub anime only 2 or 3 times? I'm not sure what you're asking. Considering to book a cameo message for your birthday, you're still hesitant from which actor to choose from. I mean, I'm kidding. You could. It's a free country. Do whatever you want, man. I don't know. Who are you a fan of? What's a character that you want to hear say, "Happy birthday, Ice Thunder"? Behind the Voice Actors is pretty good resource. And what I liked about them is that they put audio clips. It's really helpful if you want to hear all the different people, see them, and hear samples of them on the listings for games and anime. And cartoons, I think. Kira, you're going to get a cameo from me for your 18th birthday. Nice. When is that? May 10th, 2 months away. That's cool. Well, make sure and book it at least a week before your actual birthday, okay? You pay a little extra, I'll do it within 24 hours. If I could voice any character in Marvel Rivals, who would it be? Man, I don't know. I tried out for Moon Knight. I really wanted that, but a friend of mine got it. Eric Bra. He's awesome in it. Wolverine would be great, but hey, I will never do a better Wolverine than Steve Blum. Who else would I want to be? I'm not picky, honestly. All the major characters have already been cast, though. The moon. Oh no, he mooned me. Oh. Nutty, nutty. Luna Snow. I have no idea who that is. I actually don't know what kind of voice I would do if I were Moon Knight. The moon haunts you. It just sounds like Ryu. It sounded perfect? Aw, thanks. I didn't even try. Hulk? I can't do a good Hulk, but I tell you this. You go on Disney Plus and watch Avengers Disc Wars, you'll hear me as Hulk. That was dubbed. It's an anime, and it was dubbed, and it only aired in Asia. But now you can watch it on Disney Plus. Venom is getting a twerk emote? Oh, God. I haven't seen it, and yet I can see it in my head, and I want to unsee it right away. Can I take a Brillo pad and scrub my brain? Ain't nobody got a time for that. I don't want to see Venom twerking. Sleepy, look at you gifting a tier 1 sub to Omega Calcon. Congrats, man. We got a great community here. People gifting subs. But yeah, gang, it's getting late, so I need to pull the plug. But hey, thanks for hanging with me. Not too shabby. 18 people watching at 1:20 in the morning. Very nice. You guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. I'll stream again eventually, soon.